hi, I didn't see you come in. Welcome to Top Gun Pitching, where we've got the sturdiest machines around. As you can see, the whole wood structure makes for a very reliable pitching mechanism. Furthermore, the structure is made out of 100% recycled wood. Here at Top Gun Pitching, we like to save the planet. As you can see here, we have the metal straps which hold it together. Even though the motors put out a high output of force and rattle the machine a little bit, these babies help it keep in line. And as you can see, they don't move. We have the PVC, a strong, sturdy material used for the ramp, one of the most crucial parts of the Top Gun pitching mechanism. Goes right through the tires, which are held in place by the metal straps. The distance is maintained because the whole thing is fastened to the structure. And over here on the front, we have the final element of the Top Gun pitching machine, which is the snazzy racing stripe fastened with the grip tape. See you next time.
Robbie, please tell us.
Well, alright, as you see here, we have kind of a bird's eye view of this thing. Here's our two wheels right here with the motor in each one of these. And then here's our ramp. And then, as you can see from the project, we have kind of a roof over it. That's so when the ball is going, like, the ball's going through here, when it comes to the wheels, this part right here keeps the ball from rising up. Without this, the ball would just go and then kind of just glide along top of the wheel and go about like 2 feet. But with this thing, once it goes through here, it goes through the wheels, and this prevents it from getting popped up anymore, so therefore the wheels come in full contact with the ball. And so when the ball, the two wheels are positioned closer than the actual width of the ball. That's so, and we took about half of the air out of the tires for this, so when the ball's coming through, the wheels like compress in, so they get as much of the surface area of the wheel on it as possible, therefore giving the ball more force. So when it goes through, the two wheels squish together, and then that's how it shoots it out. Like if they were positioned the exact width of the ball, barely any of the tire would be touching it, and it wouldn't go as far as it does now.
Alright, we're going to talk about the two motors. We have two different type of motors. One's 1100 RPMs and the other one's 1000 RPMs. This one has 208 and 230 volts of electricity possible going through this. This has 120 volts of electricity. The only difference is, besides the RPMs, this one we did not put a capacitor on it to lower down the RPMs to almost match this one. This also had lower amount of electricity running through it, so either way it was going to have lower RPMs. This motor needed to be started when we spun it because it did not have a capacitor on it. This one started without the capacitor, started because it.
Okay, so right here we got the Top Gun pitching machine. Much to Mr. Koffel's chagrin, it did not shoot the full 60 feet, 6 inches, but unlike other groups, ours is able to replicate pitch the most accurately. First off, there's spin added to the ball, and that's partially due to the fact that one motor may be spinning slightly faster than the other one, but also because we're rolling it through a ramp and it's coming out this way, it's going to hit part of this ramp and it's going to roll off, creating a little bit of spin, causing it to not have a knuckleball effect on the pitch. Also, what our pitching machine does that a lot of other groups don't do is that you can feed balls into it constantly rather than having to reset up and put it in a slingshot or putting it in a trebuchet or something like that, or having to cause a potato cannon fire or something like that. Ours you can feed at least 30 a minute, just trying to feed as many as you can in there. So obviously ours has the advantage of being the most accurate to a real pitch, but also being able to shoot off many more in a shorter amount of time.
Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Say a dashing young female comes walking up to you on the baseball field. You want to impress her. How do you react?
Hey baby, you interest me more than the fundamental theorem of calculus. Call me. Alright, so here with the Top Gun pitching machine, you see you can rapid fire these balls pretty quickly. So let's say, you know, the batter you're pitching to, maybe you don't like him. Maybe he wants to see how quickly he can hit 2 balls at once. So here's what you do. You go 1, 2, boom, done. 2 balls, 2 seconds, flat, Top Gun pitching machine, boom.
That's